Salutations. Welcome back to Inspiration and Insight, as well as I Speak and Not Preach with Joe. We shall begin bowing our heads as we do every day in prayer. Let's go. Oh, Holy God, Holy Mother, Holy Spirit, as I face uncertainty in my transitions in life, I turn to you for comfort and guidance, as well as resources to ensure that my transition is safe. Provide for my needs during this challenging time and lead me to new opportunities. Grant me the strength to preserve and the faith to trust in your plan for me, my spiritual journey, my life, my career, and my financial well-being. Thank you for your unwavering presence and essence, for I am nothing without you, Holy Spirit, Holy Mother, Holy God, and only everything because, as my God is able, so shall this be, and it will be, so shall it be. Thank you, Holy God, as there is nothing without you, not even a breath, so thank you. Okay, today's good word is Colossians chapter 3, verses 13, and it says, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other as God has forgiven you. Again, and also you shall extend to your brother, right? So basically, again, this goes back to we can't ask God for something that we're unwilling to do. And you can forgive someone and move on. You can forgive someone and say, I forgive you, please, and apologize if you were wrong in any in the situation, or the scenario, or according to the incident. But the key is to move forward and to find resolution. And that doesn't mean that you guys are going to be chums and pals and friends. Sometimes forgiveness just requires the acknowledgement that both parties could have done better and to move forward in life. So never ask God for forgiveness if you are unwilling to forgive, and never, ever, 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 ever forget to forgive you. Because often we're seeking forgiveness outside of ourselves, when first we have to forgive ourselves for our own behaviors and our own shortcomings and our own downfalls and our own falls from grace. Because if we acknowledge these things and we forgive ourselves, then we're less likely to continue to injure ourselves in the same way. In addition to so, then you're able to go to God and ask God to forgive you for the very things you did, because again, you've made a conscious decision to be less likely to do those things, to not invest in those things, because forgiveness is what you seek, not only from someone else, but mostly from you. See, we're taught to forgive outside of ourselves. We're taught to love outside of ourselves. We're taught to see outside of ourselves. We're taught to believe outside of ourselves. And the truth is you must forgive yourself before you can ask God to. You must acknowledge your own issues and problems before you can find a solution. You must create and be in a space of renewal and restoration before you can restore and begin again. So never be afraid of a struggle, because the struggle is what builds character. But never be afraid to forgive yourself, because if you do not forgive you, then you leave no space for anyone else to, and then you leave yourself in a mental prison. That isn't healthy for you ultimately, or for your life, or for your loved ones. So take accountability of who you are, what you are, and if you can do better, attempt to do better. Do better and forgive you. And then once you start forgiving you for these things, then you're less likely to put yourself in the position and back in that position, because you know how it made you feel about you, above all, let alone how someone else felt about you. So remember to love yourself, as you are the key to your salvation. Remember to forgive you as you're asking God to forgive you, and as you're forgiving others. And remember to embrace life, because life is a journey, and it is not meant to be, it is not a race, and it is not meant to sprint through, but it is meant for obstacle, for ups and downs and ins and outs and curves and rounds, and it's many shapes and many different things that you see, but overall it's a journey. So enjoy your journey, because everyone doesn't get it. There's many spirits that never will get to live a life, so enjoy the fact that you do. Otherwise, hopefully, um, it helps and it's insightful, and inspirational. If it only helps one soul, then that's a blessing. Otherwise, thank you for allowing me to share with you this day. Goodbye, good riddance, says the good Lord. And remember, I speak and not preach, and you are the key. So unlock your doors. Goodbye.